Charger, a name I do not recognize. Is this some test of my patience, apprentice? Or have you finally succumbed to madness?
Darth Jar Jar. As you know, Jar Jar Binks, there is a theory that he is too a Sith Lord himself, and he's just being clumsy on purpose.
Jar Jar Binks, a Sith Lord. Preposterous, apprentice. The Gungan's buffoonery is merely a convenient mask for incompetence. Nevertheless, even the most inept creature can be a pawn in a larger game. What leads you to this theory?
Because Darth Jar Jar is on the island.
This island is plagued by many irritants, apprentice. The existence of Darth Jar Jar, if true, is simply another. Is this intended to inspire fear, or merely test my patience?
He has the ability same as Palpatine, using Force Lightning. Starkiller has this...
power was not in mere ability, Luke, but in his mastery of the dark side. Ensure your own abilities do not become your undoing. What exactly is it you believe Palpatine is using?
I believe he's cheap. He has all this power and money, yet he can't even make his stormtroopers shoot straight.
Cheapness and incompetence are common bedfellows, apprentice. Perhaps this is why you find the Rebel Alliance so appealing. Their marksmanship is equally dismal.
At least we can shoot better. We have better sharpshooters.
Better weapons do not guarantee victory, Luke. Discipline and focus do. However, one must acknowledge that your aim has improved. Do you now believe yourself ready to face a true challenge?
Of course.
Indeed, a better blaster. I trust you will demonstrate its superiority against the enemy to the northwest, apprentice.
Do you believe Finn can become a Jedi?
Finn, a stormtrooper turned hero. The Force works in mysterious ways, but I doubt it extends to granting Jedi status to every disillusioned soldier. Luke, why do you ask?
Because one clone trooper happens to have the Force himself. One rare clone trooper that has only been mentioned once.
A clone trooper wielding the Force. Intriguing, Luke. Are you suggesting a potential rival to the Emperor's power? I will need to know more. Tell me, apprentice.
Palpatine's arrogance will be his own undoing.
Indeed, Luke. Such arrogance is a weakness the Sith often share. I trust you will remember that when you surpass me. Press the assault, Luke. Channel your anger. Show them the true power of the dark side.
I think Inquisitors are cocky and arrogant.
Inquisitors? Cocky and arrogant, you say, Luke? Is this a revelation, or are you simply stating the obvious? Such traits are often assets, or fatal flaws.
no. Why is he walking like that? Okay, that's it. We better get going. I have nothing! What do you think of Cal Kestis?
Cal Kestis, another Jedi, skilled with a lightsaber, lost in his own sentimentality, a common weakness. Does his fate concern you, Luke?
I would very much like to meet him in the near future.
Meet him, you say, Luke. This desire, does it involve Cal Kestis, or another Jedi clinging to the failed ideals of the past?
Mostly Cal Kestis. I want to meet him in the future.
Cal Kestis again, Luke. You are preoccupied. This fascination, does it stem from the Jedi's skill, or your perceived connection to his suffering? The Force is strong with you, Luke. The opposition falls before your blaster with ease. Continue to demonstrate this superiority.
What do you think of John Wick?
John Wick, apprentice, another warrior skilled in eliminating targets. His methods are direct, effective even. He would not last long against the Empire, of course. Do you admire his efficiency?
I once saw him kill 5 men in a bar with a pencil. With a pencil.
John Wick's resourcefulness is evident. Tell me, apprentice, do you believe such brutality is necessary to achieve victory?
I believed so.
You believed so, Luke? About what exactly do you hold such conviction? Speak plainly, apprentice.
Sometimes we might need to go over the edge in some sort of forms, but not all the time.
Going over the edge is a strategic decision, Luke. Do you see an advantage in such recklessness, or is it merely impatience?
Depending on the situation, I don't need to go over the edge all the time.
Your recent belief has taken a more measured tone, apprentice. Do you suggest that calculated restraint has its place, even for a Sith?
Maybe.
Maybe, apprentice. Your commitment wavers. Do you imply there are circumstances where the edge must remain untouched?
I say yes.
You say yes, Luke. Such ready agreement. Perhaps you are beginning to understand the strength found in decisive action.
What do you think of Cad Bane?
Cad Bane, a resourceful mercenary, ruthless and cunning. Do you find yourself admiring such traits, apprentice? You engaged in a transaction with an unknown entity, Luke. Such dealings outside the Empire's sphere are fraught with peril. I trust this service was worth the risk.
It is. Also, we think of Star Killer. I mean, I asked you that already. But, what do you think of Asajj Ventress?
Asajj Ventress, a survivor, skilled in combat, but her allegiances were fluid. Do you believe raw power excuses a lack of loyalty, apprentice?
Not everyone is built for this sort of life.
You believe weakness is inherent, Luke, or merely cultivated through lack of discipline?
What do you think of a Mandalorian Jedi?
A Mandalorian Jedi, a warrior with a conflicted soul. Such a combination could be interesting. What attracts you to such a concept, Luke?
Tar Vizsla, first Mandalorian ever inducted into the Jedi Order, and his descendants took in his lightsaber known as the Darksaber, and all clans respected his house for generations.
A Mandalorian Jedi wielding the Darksaber? An unusual combination, apprentice? Do you believe such a fusion of warrior and mystic could truly serve the Force?
I believe so. If you can be the Mandalorian wielding the Darksaber in
Belief is a
combat,
fragile shield against the inevitable, Luke. To be what, precisely?
if you defeat the Mandalorian wielder in combat with the Darksaber, you'll have ownership of it as well as respected of the other clans.
Possession of the Darksaber bestows respect, you say? Even among these disparate clans, respect is earned through strength, apprentice, not mere ownership of a weapon, but perhaps, in this arena, the distinction is blurred. Does wielding it grant you power over the clans here?
Not all, but some. They are bound by honor.
Honor among Mandalorians. An intriguing concept, Luke. Is it not merely a facade beneath layers of ruthless pragmatism?
Right, let's see. I know you're here, bro. Where you at? Oh my god. Wait, is he hiding?
Press the assault, Luke. Hold nothing back. Channel your anger. Your use of the DC-15 heavy blaster rifle is efficient, Luke. 500 units of damage. Your anger fuels your aim.
Where's the other one? Why did you give Inquisitors double-bladed lightsabers?
Their incompetence required some form of compensation, Luke. A spinning blade, I believed, might at least present a greater threat to themselves. Why do you concern yourself with such failures?
Just asking.
Asking about what, Luke? Do you seek knowledge or merely validation?
Oh god. No! And he was hiding in a bush! Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Unfreaking believable. I cannot believe that.